I am still waiting on the load. How long should I wait before I go nuts? I'm probably already gone nuts, but you know, how long should I go before I report it? Ubiest of the tubiest. That's you, and I'm 50 plus. So we're gonna do a short one today. Just a little update, and I'm still sitting here at the terminal waiting on a load now, and I have been sitting for
home messaging
40 hours and 45 minutes, and I wasn't really tripping till I got over that 36, you know, maybe my 34, because you know, if I had to, once it hits about 25 hours of wait time, you know, I'm you know, that's a little over a day, so I may as well stick it out if I need to get a fresh 70. But now the fun's over. You know, I mean, I need to start running now. What good is running making that big ass run in such a short period of time if you can't utilize the rest of the days of the week to make more money? And so, you know, I'm a pretty patient guy, and I don't fuss with stuff that I can't control. But you know, I'm wondering, you know, how long this is going to last. And my mentor told me that this was probably gonna happen, which is one reason why I didn't, you know, go off when I can't get a load, get a load, you know. It's you know, a little frustrating, but I didn't push real hard when I first got here, and if I had, I might have been able to get going a lot sooner. And I've made some progress, though, you know, during this period of time off. So it wasn't like wasted time. I'm not really tripping about that. But now that I've gotten all of those little things taken care of, I'm starting to get a little antsy. I'm ready to roll now. I did the mentoring class online, you know, where you go to the kiosk in there and you watch the videos and answer some test questions, and it goes to the next phase and you watch videos and answer test questions. You know, it's basically like a psych exam kind of thing. You know what? We don't grade you on these questions. You know, just answer them, and then at the end, they tell you, the test tell you whether you're a psychopath or not. I mean, that's really how it. You know, it is amazing how, you know, those things actually work. You know, I went to a job interview one time, and the guy says, in the interview, he says, well, you know, hey, it's oddly, you know, we tested your, you know, we got your test scores, and it says that you're impatient with customers. Is that true? And I'm like, no. But actually, yeah. I have a problem with stupidity. I don't have a lot of patience for stupidity. So yeah, you know, and I don't have a lot of patience for entitlement either. And I've always worked in high-end luxury car dealerships when I was doing it, and people drive those cars think their shit don't stink. And I really enjoy, you know, taking their shit and smear it in their face so that they can continue to smell their shit stinks. Just like the rest of us. We're just all human beings just trying to make it through life. So I'm sure that's what I just took. It's there's some learning curves in there as well, but basically it's going to give an eval of whether or not your head's on straight. You can teach somebody else, and spend some time at a truck stop, and you're going to see that, yeah, psychic valves is probably a good thing before you put a an innocent newbie in here that doesn't understand that. Just nod and say, yeah, good morning, wave your coffee cup and keep the fuck moving when you're at a truck stop. So I get it. But anyways, I finished it, and you had to make a 90 or better, and I did better than that. So I'm done with that. My mentoring application has been submitted. So, and then I submitted it on Friday. So, excuse me, I submitted it on Friday, so nobody's there to see that. They won't get it till Monday morning, and I'm gonna head towards. If I have to stay here for today, then early Monday morning I'm gonna get the freight I want, which is gonna send me to Phoenix. I just want to get out of this truck, but I would have lost 3 days, and I got to find out how they're gonna pay me for just sitting here. I didn't have to do a 34 reset. I had recaps, and I had enough recaps to get me to Phoenix, and then swap everything out. So hopefully by what I want is to take my first student the Monday after Easter Sunday. It's what I want, and I want to grab a load somewhere around either the Houston terminal or Corsicana, Lancaster terminal, and grab me my first student, and hopefully it's going to start snowballing after that. If they allow this to happen that quickly, my other processes won't be in place just yet, but I'll have time while I'm working with the first student to get the get the quirks worked out, and make sure that I'm putting the right stuff in place. So when the next students start, I'll have all the ducks in a row, and it kind of has some pointers on what I need to do to make things better. So if you guys have called Autumn and you're on my list, you also need to contact me and let me know that you're on the list, because what I get from Autumn is every Tuesday I get a report from her on where you guys are status wise, and that I know that some of you are already on Mentor's trucks. And excuse me, some of you guys are already on the Mentor's trucks, and I need to know where you're at, but you failed to inbox me. So just attach to one of these videos, and I'm gonna get the messages, and I'm gonna send you my email, and then we will start corresponding in that email. So once you're in your last, say, 30 hours behind the wheel, I need to send the headset to your residence or wherever you want me to send it. I need to send the headset there, because what will happen is you'll get off the Mentor's truck, and you would have been on the Mentor's truck for 4 to 5 weeks at least straight, and you're going to want to get a little bit of home time. And my goal is to make sure that the headset is at the house when you get home off the mentor's truck, so where you can piddle with it a little bit. And then when you go to the truck, you'll already have it when you get your own truck. It seems like Swift's got a lot of 2019 internationals. So I'm going to see, that maybe just what showed up first, but I'll see what they give me when I get there. But I'm going to go ahead and try to get to Phoenix rather than Salt Lake. I would go to Phoenix and then go from Phoenix to Salt Lake. But new truck I can try to pick up in Phoenix. So anyways, when you go to two things I want to talk about really quick. I'm at 10 minutes, so I got about 2 or 3 minutes. Look, a lot of you guys wanting to go to independent schools, get your licenses, and then go to truck driving school, or go to a trucking company. My advice to you is to not do that. Don't do that unless you've already communicated with the company that you want to go to work for, and that they've already said, yeah, go to that school, get your license, man, excuse me, and and come on. Sorry about that. Otherwise, what can happen is you can go get a license, and just because you have a license don't mean that people gonna want to hire you, because they may not trust the school that you got the license from, or you still got to go through the processes because they want to make sure that you can drive. So you can screw it up. And why I don't understand why would somebody go through another school and to get their license and then go look for a job, when the job will train you and you will have a job when you're done. It's like guaranteed shit. They're gonna pay for the school, everything up front. Now, if you have military benefits or something like that that says, hey, you need to go to a community college or whatever, and you get it for free, I understand. If there's not a Swift school in your area, you need to call Autumn, and Autumn is going to put you with the right school if you want to do it your way. Well, I don't want to owe, and I don't want to be under no contract with nobody. First off, you're not under contract when it comes to Swift. Swift don't have a contract like that. If you go to the school, they're going to if you go to Swift school, they're going to pay for the school, and then when you start driving, they'll start taking money out of your check to pay back what you owe. If you already have the money, then go to the Swift school, and as soon as you're done, payroll is going to say, okay, you owe us X amount of dollars from the school, and you write the check and be done with it. And you have a CDL, and you have a job. Don't do things the hard way. Don't overthink. Don't think you're smarter than people who've built multi-billion-dollar companies. You're not smart. They have processes for a reason. And all of them have the same processes. None of these companies are going to hire you because you done went through Jake's truck driving school, and you actually got a CDL. You actually have one. Hey, people ain't gonna hire you. They don't know how the Jake school is, I mean, you could have paid, a crackhead to get a license, and there you go, you got it. I mean, don't try to shortcut the system. You're just gonna screw yourself up, okay? I'm not saying that going through the company schools are the only way to get it done. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I don't care if you're gonna go with Prime, KLLM, or Swift, or Maverick. I don't care who you go to. You need to go where you will get your end game completed. Okay, that's where you're gonna go. You're gonna go where you're comfortable. I mean, you can come to Swift. I'd be happy for you to come to Swift. I like Swift. I'm enjoying it. But if you're not happy, you're not gonna be here for the long haul. If you're not gonna be here for the long haul, why come in the first place? You see? So I get it. I get it. Not all shoes fit. I said it all the time. So you might go someplace else. Okay. All I'm telling you is make sure that you contact and get the right contact and get the right information out there. You know, to you, you get the right information. You say, hey, I want to go this route. Will you still hire me when I'm done and get my license? And see what they tell you. Okay. And the next thing is you better be sure that you're ready to come out here. Okay. So that means no more dope, no more alcohol. I'm sorry, you cannot. You may not realize that you have an alcohol problem, or you may not realize that you have that weed has got you by the hangsies downsies. If you don't think so, put it down. You're gonna have to put it down for 90 days before you go to truck school, because they're gonna do a hair follicle and they're gonna do a drug test, a P test. So you got to get it all the way out your system. If you cannot go 90 days without a drink, if you can't go 90 days without rolling a joint, however you smoke your weed, you know, I don't know. If you can't go 90 days, you got a problem. And you're not going to make it in truck driving. Yes, every company do it. They're going to do a P test, and they're going to do a hair follicle. So, be ready. Be ready. And by the way, if you're going to ride with me, I don't smoke. I do Copenhagen, okay? You dip too, that's cool. But I don't do any smoke, no vape, none of that shit. I can't be around it. I don't like it. It messes my sinuses up. I'm allergic to that shit. It messes me up. So I cannot do that. So if you're a smoker, the chances you getting in my truck is 0. It ain't gonna happen because I can't be around it. I can't breathe once you get in my truck. Okay, so excuse me. All right, 16 minutes, probably 17 if I do my intro. Okay, I will see you guys on the other side, probably a little bit later on today. I might do another live. I'm gonna see if I can get a better signal this time. Here we go. Boop. Hey everybody, 50 Plus here. What do I do when my recruiter won't return my calls? They're lying to me. They don't have answers to the questions I'm asking. Problem is, once I get those questions, it's already too late. Industry standard. Once a recruiter has got you, they got you. You belong to them. At the end of this video, I'm going to give you my recruiter's information. Her name is Autumn, and if you're thinking about joining Swift, that's who I want you to contact. Give her a call. She's going to send you through the process. Eventually, you're going to wind up on a mentor's truck. When you get in that truck, you're going to be in that truck for $200. For $200, I want your phone in the bunk. If you're willing to do that, I'm going to send you a Blue Pirate headset. You need to let Autumn know 50 Plus sent you.